if his legs have gone, that might be why the last match against Paul was so difficult. But it's going to be close, like you say.
Of the velodrome against the clock. Ghana have got a couple of starters early on. Blaine Ridge-Davies goes for England, Eleanor Victoria Costa for Wales, Louisa Steele of Scotland, Sophie Capewell, who we've seen in the sprint in England. There's a non-starter actually, Eliana Rahim of Malaysia won't start, we're just hearing. And there's another non-starter on the next page just to tell you about. Another non-starter is Laurie Thomas of Wales, who won't start. Millie Talleyrand for England, Sarah Orban, we see plenty of her for Canada, Rebecca Petch, a formidable rider from New Zealand, watch out for her, and Emma Finucane, I should say, let's get it right, for Wales. We know how good she is as well. A bronze medalist at these Commonwealth Games. She weighs 59 kilos, so she's not the tallest rider in the world. She's had a lot to overcome recently, Mayuri Luti. She's been at the centre of a scandal in Indian cycling when she made complaints about the behaviour of one of the coaching staff at a training camp in Slovenia, which has divided opinion in India, but a lot of people support her. She's had a lot to contend with the 21-year-old, much of which is involved preparing for this effort here in the Commonwealth Games. Quite a long way down, though, through 250 metres, Mayuri Luti. Very compact-looking rider, losing time a little bit. She's finishing strong though, 36.868. Provisional 10th place at the moment for the Indian rider.
We just watched the replay there, how far forward she is on the bike. I have known some sprinters to come out of the gates and actually bruise their legs on the handlebars, really shifting that weight forward. It's not uncommon, so quite a common thing.
Indeed, no other rider has, apart from the first 125 metres, ridden the last 3/4 of this time faster than Kelsey Mitchell. That's the point. Here comes Clonan, out of the blocks. How does it match? Yeah, it's faster again than Mitchell, but then the question marks remain. Can she hold on to it? Because if she does, she'll be the only rider to have done it. Still just about ahead of Kelsey Mitchell. Cronin is now threatening Mitchell's time in earnest, and still just up. Cronin all the way to the finish line. This is going to be so tight at the finish, and she takes it. The very last rider takes gold, and in doing so sets a new Commonwealth Games record. 0.06 of a second. What a ride! What drama!
Well, that's a goosebump moment for me, sitting in the crowd here, knowing where she's come from and only being a track sprinter for such a short amount of time.
I think seeing her race the last couple of days, there's something about her that you could just see the potential she had and the strength that she had. And as soon as she started, it was such a fast start, and then she just hung on to it so well, kept her position, aerodynamically was very, very good, and they managed to hold on. Amazing ride.
There'll be a lot of people back home too in Australia really, really happy with, pleased for her result here.
Yet another gold for Australia. Christina Clonan takes gold, Kelsey Mitchell another silver medal for Canada, and Sophie Capewell picks up bronze for England. And Rebecca Petch of New Zealand drops out of the medals.